For, who wants to narrate, by the way? Is anybody in a narrating mood? Anybody?
I mean, I could do it again.
Alright, go ahead, Zach.
A pity. One would think that someone who had been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable. But it isn't. Hunger isn't what is gnawing at me tonight. Neither are my sore muscles. The TV runs loudly in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things you're trying to forget keep returning to the forefront of your mind. It distracts you, eats at you, devours you. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. I wish it was somebody else. Anyone want to be a reporter?
In other news,
Oh, God.
sorry. In other news, a woman was found dead in her home yesterday evening. Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but have classified the case as homicide.
Huh?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
Oh no, Aaron
Oh,
died.
shit. The first character died.
Yep.
She died in the background. Died off screen.
Rose? Oh, God.
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat with the words, "Help me," repeatedly written on the walls.
No.
That is not good.
No. This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Those are just stories, right? Legends. That's what everyone has kept telling me, so why? And I... Immediately, I rush to my study table in search of my phone. I need to get to my OnlyFans fast.
Gotta delete the account. Damn it.
My hand, cold from dread, clings tightly to it as soon as I touch its edges. A piece of folded paper, the letter, lying unassumingly beside it, slips to the floor when I pick up the device. But I pay it no mind. There are more important things. Right now, I need to call her.
She's dead, bro.
I need to call her! I was with her!
I think we're going bananas.
I mean, oh, there she was. Rose was alive. She just said something.
Yeah.
I was just with her not too long ago, and she was okay. No. No.
That disapproving no. It's like, no, stop. Sorry, go ahead.
Great delivery.
It isn't Rose, I'm sure of it.
There's a ton of green hair girls around here.
Yeah, there's so many green-haired girls. It could have been, yeah.
So many
I just talked to her, and a sob escapes me, and hot tears begin to blur my vision. One after another, they trickle down, weighted by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. The same one I've been hiding from. The same one that has put the people I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate the Rose's number on my contacts list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick it up, tell me to turn down the waterworks, and call me a wuss afterwards.
Oh, she'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Again and again, I dial. Whispering. Psst, 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 psst. Praying. Pleading.
I'm dead, bro.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up.
Talk about denial.
No, I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This just adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that have plagued Luxbourne in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
The TV runs loudly in the background. Deafening static sounds from my phone speakers. But in my ears, I can only hear the screams. Her pleas. Her whispers. Help me.
Oh no.
We're not safe. Trying to figure out if I should try to do that in ghost voice.
I mean,
She's gonna die soon if she
like,
keeps eating ramen like that.
No,
it's like all that sodium causing hallucinations, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that's the
Hydrated.
I don't know. I was gonna say, like, I don't know if you guys heard, like, when she goes like "help me" in the background when it
I thought
says
that was
like,
Aaron.
no, it was a game.
Jesus.
No, that's that's spooky.
Hmm.
yeah, that was the game.
So I don't know if you heard that, but if you want,
I
I can
did.
put the freaking special sound effects all the way to the top so we all can get spooked.
Oh
I
my
kind of,
gosh, I
I'm
love
for
it.
that. Like, maybe not
Alright.
all the way to the top, but definitely high.
I mean, let's see. I mean, we also got to be aware if Ashton calls us and we have to listen to his damn song all over
Oh my
again.
god.
That's just the
No.
price we all agree to pay.
Maybe not that high, but just a little higher than usual. There you go.
Well, yeah, don't blow out your own ears.
Yeah, like it's already bleeding from the beginning, so it's okay.
Because, like, it's for the record, I think it's like twice as loud for Ed as it is for any of us.
Yeah. All right. So other than that, it's a lot louder, but not that bad. But continue.
A buzzing sensation jolts me awake. My body still wants to sleep, to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there, nudging, prodding at me. Slowly, I become aware of how awkward my position is, and the aches that accompany sleeping in a curled up position the night before. If I even slept at all. The memories are impossible to forget now that Rose is gone. They say it's easier when you say it out loud. Instead, the words weigh heavier on me each time. She's gone. I'm not saying this out loud. I'm thinking this, narrating this. Gone because of me. Gone because of one letter I was too curious to look at. I should have been more careful. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have destroyed it before anyone else had gotten involved. I should have... The notification light on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly, when I look at it, as if it's calling me back to a sense of normalcy. I check it, nevertheless, out of habit more than anything. If this were one of those typical days, I'd happily comply and get myself to our office. Today, my limbs just feel heavy. Do we want to read the email?
I'll read it.
good.
To all BRC employees, in light of the recent end event, that is a typo, there will be an all-staff emergency meeting from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Attendance is a must. Company changes, new hierarchy, and policies will all be discussed during the meeting. Everyone is expected to bring a copy of their own attendance log and sales reports for the last 6 months to be submitted to respective managers for review. We're expecting everyone's cooperations. Thank you, Joanne Ellis Schultz, BRC HR Manager. Dude, someone just got murked in your company, and that's how you talk to your employees?
Real estate stuff. I don't know. They're probably like trying to quietly investigate their employees to make sure it's not somebody close to her.
Yeah.
On one hand, going will keep me busy and take my mind elsewhere. On the other hand, the place itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have cost me.
All
I
right.
should just stay at home.
So, how many wants to go to work and how many wants to stay home and weep about this?
Damn.
I mean, I think she should go to work, if only because that'll be more interesting. Like staying at
Yeah.
home. I mean,
Go to work.
All right, 2 for work
Won't she
so
still
far.
have to get the papers
Yeah,
signed?
apparently-
Work.
Ed was saying earlier that there are choices that could get her killed, but I don't think staying at home is.
Didn't the email say it was mandatory anyway? Like, do you really want to lose your best friend and your job? I'm just saying.
Yeah, we gotta go to work.
Fair, just-
We gotta pay for
Yeah,
those medical
we
bills
gotta
for
get-
your
Yeah,
Just catching up, Chris,
we gotta get that paycheck.
All right.
Rose is
gotta
dead
hand-
now. We're
Everybody,
getting even more money.
a
Okay.
edited version of that email to the HR manager. You know.
okay, so we're all in agreement for go to work then. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
get that bread. Don't
All
get dead.
right. Let's get that bread, and so
Oh,
we
I
don't
like
get
that. Get that bread,
ramen.
don't get
Bread.
dead.
All right.
Moping won't get me anywhere. This is just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile, no matter how bad things get, and hope for the best. Although my whole body feels like lead and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. The letter I dropped on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. Every word written on it glares back at me. They sneer. They ridicule. Like living beings fully aware of what they've done. With a huff, I pick it up and shove it into my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing.
Why are you bringing it?
This too, I'll deal with.
Because
God damn.
hashtag curse reasons.
So, somehow I'll find a way and make things right. Honestly, what would you do in this situation if you had the letter? Like, would you
Like, I
throw it
feel like
away?
destroying it would cause worse things to happen.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
how I
mean,
feel.
she's already shown 5 people. Like, is she gonna like print out some copies and give it to like the people she's already shown so they can try not to die? Like, I don't
Wait,
see
is
what
it
her
kinda
end game
like
is.
a pyramid scheme? Like, you gotta
Oh
show
my
5
God.
people,
It's an MLM,
and those
baby.
5 people gotta show 5 people.
Oh my God. You know, it'd be awesome if like the other characters also have the letter next to them, and they have to show it to those 5 people, like you mentioned. Like, yeah, it is a
Yeah.
pyramid scheme. Holy shit.
Because it's like
Well-
it's like the ring. You have to show someone else the video, or else you die.
Yeah, so
That's
inevitably,
not-
like, what if the real plot twist here is like everybody on the planet has seen the letter except for like Bella, and
Oh,
now she
God.
just can't find anybody who hasn't seen it.
Oh my god. Do they need to see it like in the actual piece of paper? Like, could she print it on a pair of leggings and like walk around like that? You know, to get people to join her
Oh
her
God.
pyramid scheme?
Oh yeah, that would like rock at the club. People would be like, check out those leggings.
Oh
So
man.
goth. I love it.
The Suicide Homicide Club is gonna be on all-time high at this point. So it's like, all right. Anyways, let's continue.
Somehow I'll find a way and make things right. I have to. Before it takes more people from me. Even if I must do it on my own. Papers rustling, telephones ringing, feet shuffling. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Briar Realty Corporation. Except it isn't. The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. No doubt everyone present has already heard about Rose. If they missed last night's report, they'd likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder.
Especially that Figma to the right there.
Wait, what?
The little
Oh.
like toy. Go ahead.
In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left.
Just really quick, does anyone want to check out the relationship thing real quick, or?
Yeah, what's our relationship with Rose?
Well, I don't think she's in it, but
She's
Ashton's
around
at
it,
an
yeah.
all-time
I think we
high.
should
Look
have
at
seen
that
that
action.
coming.
Oh wow.
Man, I'm still upset we like totally failed with Marianne.
Don't worry, we can
Bring it
hook
back.
Marianne with somebody else.
Also, sorry. Just,
What
last
if-
night, I guess there was a lot of Ashton talking. But
What if
you
we play as
know.
Ashton and we really impress Marianne?
Well,
Oh,
I can't
Wait,
answer
did
that.
Rose have a chapter initially? Is that like gone?
No, I don't think she ever did.
She has a chair, she doesn't have a thing now.
he
Yeah,
was just an NPC.
Yeah, just her death was assured.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so I guess you already read this line, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it's about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I'd appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Anything is better.
Senpai, do you want to be like that guy from Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3?
What do you mean, like?
James Jameson or
Yeah,
whatever. his name is?
James
Oh.
Jameson.
Sure. Wow. Okay. How do I do?
Just pretend.
I'm sure you've all,
Yeah.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team, and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do.
Kill them and paint "Help me, help me, help me" all over their
Santos,
walls.
your word. In my office. Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, I was just like the way you said that was very foreboding. At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, and have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyway, if I want to forget. Time flies when you do, and by the time I give notice, it's already late.
Oh man, sounds like an empty office now.
Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. Oh, that's always fun, working late. when the janitors are like cleaning up right by you. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxbourne Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The radio blares one name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I have to check. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. The loud tapping of my fingers against the keys fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything. The background about the place, its history from the current owners, and list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am! BRC may have a lot of staff, they may have a lot of agents hired, but I'd remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. Then the letters. No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose's...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people, Rose, the letter.
I need to... No, if it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? If I have proof, then maybe. I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them. The letter, my phone, papers, anything that will be useful. I grab all of them and stuff them in my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should... The noise cut sharply through the room, stopping my hand short of cramming a pen into my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
Oh boy.
Someone must have left their printer open again. Oh my god. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over wasted company resources. Most of the time, it's Rose who does the nagging, but... The clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for the said object. Each stride my feet takes also echoes throughout the empty workplace. I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learned to appreciate. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 pages are already strewn about on the ground, the paper tray having also been left ajar. Sighing, I pick each of it up to put someplace proper. But the page that greets me next makes my blood run cold.
Uh-oh.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, yeah, baby. Here comes the actual pyramid scheme.
Just printing it in, it's perfect.
It's a ghost in the machine, literally.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
The chill that makes its way up my spine is as numbing as that day in the attic. The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me.
He's here.
And as if hearing every horrid thought running inside of my head right now, something snaps. A soft creak, grating through the thin veil of stillness that has descended in the room.
Ah, shit, I'm scared. Alright, here we go.
I feel
Prepare for
a quick time event coming.
I feel like it too.
Every muscle, every bone in Ed's body is ready for this quick time event.
I'm gonna hate myself for this.
Familiar. So familiar now. Yet my own traitor's curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall.
Oh boy, here we
Damn it,
go.
Isabella.
You just
Oh,
need
we're not
some
gonna-
water. It's okay.
Oh boy.
It's her! Standing in the only exit of the office, albeit facing away from me. She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know it's the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and unsightly gait. The same person in the attic. I take a step back, the pen I'm holding slips from my hand, and her entire head turns.
Oh boy, there she is.
Hello.
Hi, what big eyes you have.
Oh god.
What beautiful eyes. A scream almost escapes my mouth, and I duck under my table as quickly as I can. My heart is pounding against my chest.
Oh my god. I don't like this.
I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and telltale squelch of something wet walks towards me. Nearer and nearer. The sounds are slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth. Someone please save me! Anyone!
Hey Ed, it's up to you.
Ah, why me?
I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing.
Okay.
I'm
You
sure-
can hit Alt F4 on this app, Ed. You can stop this before it happens.
I got you, man. I'm running this.
Just log out.
Can we
Don't-
save?
I don't know. Let's do it just in case. So we have to go through all that
Yeah,
reading
can you,
again.
Save
Yup.
and like let
Shit.
yourself die to see what happens. It's
I am
Uh,
very curious.
Well,
I don't
well,
wanna
let's see
die.
how hard.
No,
Let's
we
see
gotta-
how hard his QTE is.
No, we gotta
okay,
go.
fine, fine.
We gotta go for it.
Okay, you got this, dude. You got
Alright, I don't
The
know.
coward is here. Ed's got it.
Oh shit. Use spacebar. Okay.
Stop it in the red.
Okay. Ah, fuck! Alright. Oh god, it's faster!
God.
Oh god.
Ah!
I believe in you. You could do it.
Okay, I'm dead.
Well,
Oh.
Well,
ellipses.
that looks pretty hard.
Man, my heart is pounding right now.
That was so bad.
Feels bad, man.
Was that like the attack thing from Undertale too?
That's what I was thinking.
Our
Oh, yeah,
Father,
yeah.
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Oh god.
We're gonna die.
Time for the Lord's Prayer.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Still gonna die. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Alright, I guess that's it.
When the last lines of my prayer have left me, all that remains is a hush. None of her footsteps nor those chilling sounds she makes.
Maybe she left.
Only silence. Is it safe?
Oh god.
No.
Another second passes and when nothing comes. What?
Hello.
I got your bread!
Oh my god.
Well, looks like we can
What?
continue, question mark?
Let's
Okay.
continue, question mark. Does that mean we go on and Isabella's just dead?
Oh, it's letting me do it again.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So,
Alright,
okay,
let's not
okay.
mess this up.
Alright, Ed, no pressure.
Okay. Okay, what?
Oh, okay, a little bit of pressure.
Okay.
You got this.
Easy
Okay.
peasy. Easy peasy.
Ah!
Look at that.
Woo!
I had faith in you the whole
Alright.
time.
Okay, there was like a bit of a delay when I pushed the button. So it's kind of a dick move.
See, I just wanted to show us all
Instead of
the-
like
what happens,
you know, like when you
like,
push the
yeah.
button, it like delays it by like a quarter second when you push the button. So I thought it was gonna stay.
Oh no.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
if it. I wonder if if
Like
it's running the
like
stream, like if it slows
basically,
it down for you,
I
so it stays the same for
basically
everyone
as
else.
soon as it hits left, I had to push the space bar so it doesn't go over. But other than that, let's continue.
Okay, let's see if we die.
The seconds,
I wonder how many
minutes
chances it gives you.
stretch out before me agonizingly. Is she gone? Slowly, I open my eyes to take a peek.
Oh,
I
God.
don't dare move or make a noise. In the face of such terror, I can only beg. Let out silent pleas to whoever's out there. Please, please, don't let her notice. I want to live! Ellipses.
Boy.
More ellipses.
Oh, now we're in the Hana route.
Woo!
Oh, did we make it? Oh, Jesus.
We're the rich girl now.
Her problem
Wait,
is
Isabella's alive, right?
I
I would think so, yeah.
I don't know.
she's alive, but she has
Understandable.
to learn the lesson about work-life balance. See,
we're this
she
girl
wouldn't have had this
now.
situation if she didn't stay late.
Yeah, there we go.
That looks
It's
like
fine,
she's
it's
in a bad
fine.
relationship with Luke right
Oh
now.
Doesn't like
no.
Luke, yeah.
Oh, her Luke points are already down.
Well, I think it's because they had an argument with the letter thing, maybe. I don't know,
Ooh.
but
What
other
Yeah,
than
I
probably
think
account for your past
Things
choices.
that happen on other people's routes can affect other people's relationships.
that could be a
Because we
thing.
showed them the letter. Remember, we showed them the letter and they started fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Luke took it like, oh, that's kind of a funny joke, and then Hannah's like, I don't like this shit one bit. So they probably had a fight about it. Yeah. But it looks like we're kind of steady with Zachary, Marianne, and Rebecca. Ashton, not so much, along with Isabella.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
really
no
follow that.
one.
They're all strangers to her. I don't. Why would the bars be different?
She knows Marianne and she might know Zachary because remember he said somebody wants them to take pictures of their house.
So I guess that's like a level of like to be acquainted with these individuals, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I wonder how she
Maybe.
knows Rebecca.
Hold on.
I mean, she's a teacher, right? She might have kids or something.
Let's see. So we got Isabella. Oh, we got a new profile for Hannah. Let's see. Hannah Wright Nee Evans. Let's see. She's 31 years old and a Taurus. She's 5'7". She is 1 inch taller than me. Holy shit.
Occupation heiress. Oh man.
She was a finance manager previously though.
Okay.
She's British as hell. Her religion is Anglican.
Anglican.
Anyways, masters in
Angel.
business administration and a major in accounting. Likes whatever that word is. Doggos.
Bouillabaisse.
Fashion, parties, and dancing. The beach,
Like-
children. Iconic women, charity, and math. Oh my god, why do I feel like I'm reading like one of those
Dating
like
profile.
Facebook dating profiles? Just reading all that.
It says
It does
Taurus
sound
on
kinda
there.
like
I
that.
mean, yeah.
Let's see. So she's of the Luxembourg upper classes. Hannah used to living it for luxury. Absent parents made her crave for attention, though something had gained from her private tutors and nannies instead. It was never enough, however. She studied hard in order to make her parents proud, going to a business so that she could work alongside them. The challenge in her otherwise privileged life was certainly a thrill for her, at the very least. She had many suitors, dating different men and women.
We got a
Represent.
Alright. But even though it worked that she met Luke, it was love at first sight for her. Upon her parents' death, Luke proposed to her, and that the move that led to the merging of the Wright Enterprise and Evans Incorporated and her subsequent retirement. Their 7-year marriage is strained, but Hannah tries her best to make it work. Okay, so we're playing as a character, trying to make this marriage work. So we're gonna decide that as soon as we go. Let's see. Timelines.
Let's make it fail.
Let's make it fail. All right. All right.
What
Luke's a
sabotage? Luke?
jerk. Let's go for Marianne. I like Marianne.
Okay.
Oh, sick. Okay.
I mean, she is a
my
suitor
God,
for
yes.
both men and women. It even says it there.
Let's do it.
I like Marianne better than Luke. Let's make that happen.
All right. So, anyways, do you want to keep narrating, or do you want me to take over for a bit?
Yeah. Do you mind taking over?
Yeah, sure. All right. Let's see. It is far too easy to get pay attention enraptured. They hang on to the very word and follow my every move. All of it would have been stifling had I not grown used to such stares. Most are respectful, some are hostile, if we are honest. And a few downright inappropriate. After all, I am. Who wants to be this spoken boy?
Smoking boy.
I can do it here. It seems Ash.
You look like a police guy or some military guy, I can't tell.
Hannah, right.
There's a moment of agitation as a familiar but less welcome face approaches me with a suggestive smirk on his face. Of course, I would have to be a benevolent smile and greet him as a greet any good friend. After all, this man can turn heads, being famous in his own right. Who is Hana?
Officer Lee, what-
Okay. Oh, good.
Officer Lee, what a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd have the time to attend tonight's party.
He is more of Luke's friends than mine. Really, I am quite sure I only invited his wife. Not sure like I'm the only friends with the chief inspector because of Luke. Luke is only friends with Rochelle because of me. Unlike how I treated Lee, however, Luke had never hid his animosity for the Lee matriarch. It was sort of an odd friendship, where we would have an awkward double dates. I don't even recall his first name. It started with an N, I think. I might be wrong. Aside from being chief inspector of Luxbourne Police, his wife, Rochelle Lee Nevance, owns a general electronics company, fridges and freezers mostly.
Oh, I always have time for my favorite socialite couple. Might I say, you look positively ravishing tonight. I see the husband isn't with you.
The way he eyes me up is enough to make my skin crawl. Just wish Luke is here to fend off the more seemly of our peers. You know the ones. Men who are just a bit too friendly. Staring too long at my assets.
Oh,
Getting close just because my husband is not there. Bunch of creeps. I think they have the gall to do this at my own party. In my own house, if I might add. I'm getting more British as I go this. Alright, anyways. But like any high society women worth her salt, I know how to handle it with grace and dignity.
I suppose you're looking pleasant as well. Luke's busy with work, unfortunately. Rochelle is not here.
that's a shame. I do hope he isn't causing you too much trouble. That husband of yours can be a bit daft sometimes, acting like he's still some young bachelor. The wife sends her regards and her apologies, but something came up with the doctor and she needed to attend to it. You know her, being pregnant and all.
We make small talk. Rather, I'm forced to do so, as he would have not leave my side after finding his place there. Much to my chagrin.
Chagrin. Chagrin.
Anyways, I've been excruciated from the few who flock in hopes of flattering, for I can tolerate them far better than Lee. He is a nice enough person, and I adore his wife, who is obviously the brains behind the two. But there is something unsettling about them.
I'm a cop.
I do not trust him as much as I want to. Ellipses. His regale to me his tales of the Luxbourne Police Department, a different affair to the unusual gossip I'm privy to, and though I might loathe to admit, it is interesting nonetheless. I expect a topic of business to die out quickly, which would be understandable enough due to the confidential nature of his work. But oh boy, was I wrong.
So guess what? I could arrest you if I feel like it. I mean, wearing shies, I steal and drive off with one of the policemobiles, right? In the mirror, I see the new temp chasing on foot and screaming about theft. The look on his face was priceless when I parked in the garage.
Oh my, you made him chase you all the way home for a prank. What did Rochelle have to say about that?
Rochelle had a strange love and hate affair with Lee. He's a married man who did not grow up past his early 20s, judging by the way he acts. Surprisingly enough, he'd been married for a good 20 years. A lifetime if you compare it to my marriage of 7 years with Luke. I, on the other hand, well, Luke is no Lee. I should be happy about that, I suppose. Although my darling did have his moments.
Oh yeah, I love spending taxpayer money the wife pulled my ear and gave me a good talking to, though. Besides, we live in a flat a block away, so it wasn't much of a grand chase.
Weren't you living in a house near the countryside?
Moved for work, you know. Or you probably don't.
No, I don't. But a flat in downtown, I suppose if that's what you like.
Oh, it's horrid. Hate that tiny place, no matter how convenient it can be for work. 55 square yards are not enough when you need to get away from the wife. I wouldn't mind a place far away from the city. Even started looking at the ads. I spied an interesting lot, actually. Heard it was finally put up for sale. That, something or other mansion. You know the one. One with all the ghost stories, people being killed in it, you know.
I know what he's talking about. Is there really only a few urban legends around here about spooky shit? It's...
The Emmagard Mansion.
Ah, that's the one. Though worthy of a king it is. I'd buy it myself, but Rochelle would only gripe if I brought it up to her. Not to mention all the expenses. A place like that would be a real fixer-upper. You'll also have to find someone willing to work there with how superstitious people can be.
If it becomes a problem, just hire someone to do an exorcism.
Actually, I do know of someone who could be up for the task. You remember the Ludgets party at the Christchurch summer residence?
Of course, it was an extant soiree? Soiree?
Thanks.
Soiree?
Soiree.
Ah, that's probably.
Thanks, Chris.
Oh,
Yeah.
The more you correct a senpai, the more I think how cultured you secretly are. It's just like... I'm just kidding, dude.
I have a few years under my belt. You know.
All right, you know which one's the salad fork and the not salad fork. All right.
you would make it at one of Hannah's parties. Everything was so classy, too. Such good taste, like senpai.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, that place was a pigsty until they hired out this interior designer. And they turned it into a bloody palace. Not like literal blood like I mentioned earlier. She worked for the Exeters for their apartment in Soho, too. And they recommended her when we were looking up pieces for a beach house in Pronto Colombe. I think I might just have her business card, right? No, must have left it in my other jacket. Anyway, she's called, what's her name? McCullough. Marianne, I believe. Yes. But truly, if anyone were to get that place and McCullough, why, they'd be the envy and the talk of the town.
Well, if you put it that way, I just might snatch it up for myself. That place was starting to feel a bit small lately.
Sure, a 3-story penthouse might not be the fit definition of small for some people. Ellipses, first world problems. Okay, maybe a lot of people, but it isn't big enough to have a grand parties in. As it is, it only invited about 30 people to this one, and it already feels cramped in here. It certainly would be nice if I didn't have to ride an elevator up and down several floors before I get anywhere as well. All of Luke's words, not mine. Besides, I've been looking for a good anniversary gift. Luke might like this one. Where is he anyway? Friday!
We're going back in time.
Yeah, I think this
Okay.
is like a prequel before like what happened with Isabella.
Yeah,
So,
this is
I
a
see.
flashback and a prequel.
yeah. All right. Luke Luke is dressed to the nines as he usually is, and he looks ready for whatever the day will throw at him. His butler and valet wait at his side, just in case he isn't ready as he looks. Oh, sure, that is normal. What has confused me is the fact that he's on his way out of the penthouse, considering he won't have anywhere to go until much later.
Where are you going?
Who wants to be Lukey?
Chris, do you want to be Luke, or I could be him?
Sure.
Give him like the Malcroy kid voice or something. I don't know.
What?
Oh, Draco
Yeah,
Malfoy or
yeah, that douchebag from Harry Potter.
I am to attend the Triad Autumn Tasting. I do believe I have informed you of this 2 weeks ago.
Gotcha-gasm right there, brother. All right.
Nailed it.
Yes, and might I remind you that I had stricken that off your schedule because 1, the doctor told you to stop consuming so much alcohol, and 2, I informed you a few days ago about the open house we're going to attend in its place. I haven't found this marvelous interior designer, Marianne McCullough.
It's a 3.5-hour drive to Cardiff. I don't have time for this. This is like that little party you threw all over again. You don't inform me of it, and you expect me to stay and be a gracious host when I have business elsewhere. You know how I operate, Hannah. Unless this was penciled in, I'm sticking to my schedule.
Oh. Who wants to be John? I think
Johannes.
Johannes.
I guess I can do it.
Okay.
If I may intrude, the madam is correct. Your physician did insist you
I
moderate
like it
your
with the
drinking
lisp.
unless you incur acute pancreatitis.
Wow,
Yeah,
and it has the right hair color too.
Dude, like with the lisp and everything, would be amazing. But I don't know if you're up for it, Maria.
I'm sticking to it.
All right, well, go.
You got this, Maria.
You got this.
And you did have this open house penciled in last Wednesday. I can't do
You can do whatever
You're gonna,
voice you had
you're gonna have a
originally.
real lisp after this is done.
That is wonderful.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I like your attempt. I like it, but you can do whatever voice you think
I'll
is
try,
appropriate
I'll
for
try.
yourself. All right.
Bollocks! I don't remember doing so.
Well, you did, while very hungover, in fact.
He did. Moaned about me being too loud, but gave in after some pushing. Perhaps that was a bit too cruel and manipulative of me, but
Whose side are you on?
Come on, Luke. You promised we'd do whatever I wanted this weekend.
damn.
Gordon Bennett. Fine. I'm giving this house tour of yours a chance. But if it proves to be a waste of time, I'm going to Cardiff and you're going to take a cab home.
Damn.
Ooh.
Are we clear?
It's just a bit of a husband and wife tit for tat, isn't it? All couples have their arguments. Once the honeymoon phase is over, as they seem to call it, reality sets in that you and your partner might always see eye to eye. Perhaps it's been the years. 7 of them is nothing to scoff at.
I just cannot bloody believe I agreed to this. I was really looking forward to the Triad tasting.
Though sometimes I think it's something a bit more than just simple disagreements, and I have to stop myself from wondering where we went wrong.
There's always the Triad Christmas tasting in Manchester next month, and that'll only be an hour-and-a-half drive.
Have I been neglectful? Have I offended? Have I acted so shamelessly? Or shamefully?
Yes, but Cardiff.
Certainly, any problem can be discussed, as long as it doesn't turn me away.
Well, there goes my good mood. Are you happy now, Hannah?
Screw you.
Why must you
Defend myself.
treat me this way?
I deserve better.
Wait.
Fuck you,
Does
I'm
a
the
triad
alpha.
Well,
tasting
hey,
mean, like,
if
he's
you
tasting
remain
3 different
Read
things?
myself.
if you remain silent, then it's going to be harder for him to stay together with Hana, and therefore easier for her to get together with Marianne.
Okay.
This is true.
Ah.
Shouldn't we defend?
But I feel like defending would like cause even more of a rift.
Yeah.
No, defending himself would give Luke a chance to make up.
Oh.
Oh, that too,
Oh,
I
that's,
suppose.
Damn, Zach,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
thinking of
that's
the
true.
long
Either way.
game. What the fuck?
I've had plays here.
I don't
Alright.
know.
Remaining
I
silent.
can't just let him do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's
Yeah, what's
all?
the wrong
Okay,
choice in
I need number of votes here. Who's all for remaining silent and be the silent wife and take all this bullshit in? Say aye.
I guess I'll go with silent.
Okay, one for silent. Anybody else?
Oh, is it just me perhaps?
I thought
We
Zach
can go
was
with the other
so
one.
silent.
Well, I was
the right
saying
one.
I was saying remain silent if we want to like break up Luke and Hana.
Right, I thought that was what we wanted.
That
Well,
is what I want. I just don't
well, this
understand.
is what Madeline wants. I don't know what the group wants, so.
No.
It was a group
Defend.
thing.
Can we have the
I
vote
think
chat?
I think it'd be funny.
It's a
It's funny
chaotic
too.
neutral choice.
Well, I think if nothing else, it means Luke's probably definitely going to die at the end of this run.
Let's
But-
kill him.
Kill him! Let's put
Wait,
the
but this
bullet in
isn't-
him.
This isn't the
okay.
Luke route, it's the...
It's the Hana route right
There's
now.
a good chance.
Route.
You know what? There's a good chance maybe we should defend because I think if you defend, it'll end up better. Like the relationship will be better, and you'll be more likely that Luke will save Hana in the event that something bad happens.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a vote here. So let's see. I'm too lazy to set up a democratic vote here, but okay, it looks like Maria already did it. So
Oh, is it in chat? Hold
yeah,
on.
it's in chat. So the little like sad dragon girl is silent, and the other one with the thumbs up girl is okay. Well, look, a lot of people are saying defending. Alrighty. Well,
I ain't
it's
putting up with this crap.
all right. It's like
Oh,
I mean, I agree. I think the healthy option is to tell
Yeah.
Hana.
yeah.
Gotta
I
air
still
that
think
stuff
there are
out.
other ways we can like trash this relationship later.
No,
though.
I feel like there'll be more opportunities. So
Marianne wouldn't
Yeah,
treat me
just
like
like-
this.
Just like we
Oh,
trashed
God.
the other trash it, right? Just like we trashed.
but we
it.
haven't met Marianne yet, though.
But we know
I
about
still
her.
know she
and
wouldn't treat me
we
like
myself
this.
are tall.
Okay, but anyways,
I know she wouldn't treat me like this.
like I know in the future a woman would treat me better than you, Baka-chan. But I don't know.
Baka Luke.
All right, but anyways, it looks like we're going for defending myself. So, fuck you, man. I'm the alpha of this group. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yes, I am very happy, Luke, because for once in a very long time we were doing what I want. Drunk
Let's see.
idiot.
I'm curious. Oh.
Oh well.
Oh,
alright,
no.
I was dead
Right,
wrong.
Oh.
Oh, that actually went up?
Yeah, it's a
right?
plus sign. Plus sign means good.
Oh, it was a plus sign. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. I was right.
So,
I'm concerned
Huh.
about what Luke finds appealing.
I think he likes women that fights back.
Well, it might. Well, you have to let the conversation go on. He might apologize.
Possibly. But anyways,
I'm ecstatic. Understood? And this would be perfect if you stopped acting like a child who needs their nappy changed.
damn.
We were leaving after lunch for the Emigard mansion. You were going to park your rear in the car and keep mum, and you were going to behave during the tour.
Yes, mommy. All right, let's see.
I was
Needless to
gonna
say,
femdom, that's why.
needless to say, Luke looks a bit shocked at my little outburst. Like, oh shit! Now I remember
like-
why I loved her.
It's like
He's like, as you wish, mistress.
He opened and closed his mouth a few times, struggling to reply before he crosses his arms to look like, well, a moping child.
Any more rules for this little excursion of yours, your highness?
No wine.
No wine? Unacceptable. I'm already not allowed to the tasting, and you would deprive me of that simple pleasure?
If I say you take one sip today, I'll put the stocks under lock and key. Do you understand me?
Don't forget the bottles he keeps in his dresser.
Dang, bro. Throwing him under the
Dang.
bus.
Under the bus.
This butler really knows who's in charge. Like he's not afraid of possibly overstepping his bounds.
Whose side are you on?
How many times in one day can you ask that? This little glasses thing.
As many times as I need, you traitor.
Remember, this is an anime game. The ride to the mansion is quiet, with Luke having stared out the window the entire way, not paying attention to anything around him. Meanwhile, I'm conflicted. I don't know if I should apologize for changing his plans like that, even though secretly we're not. But by the time we arrive at the mansion, I see his eyes lit up with genuine interest. Apologizing is the last thing on my mind. The whole affair with the Ermengarde mansion is certainly an interesting experience. The place has been renovated and restored by the owners at what they claim to be acceptable standards. The mansion itself looks like something befitting a fairy tale or a period piece. It is tastefully decorated, and a little bit of love and attention, I'm sure it can be a place Luke and I call home. The number of other prospective buyers that they have come for the powerful and wealthy of Luxborn certainly did not disappoint, marking this estate as a prime property. The Lees are amongst the group who went with the Rose Woman, and I saw with a few others notable faces, though I did not really like the mingling. Unfortunately for every one of them, the Wrights are interested in buying. Let's see. Oh, I got an achievement called Bad Blood. Huh. Alright, anyways.
I like that Taylor Swift song. I mean,
What's been bugging in my mind, however, is that Isabel. What is her problem? I don't quite understand what is happening. One moment she is scrambling to give us the paperwork to finalize the sale. Then she is panicking over some sort of prank letter or something. Second thing in my mind is how touching my darling husband is being towards the poor dear. Oh, can someone take over the narration for me? I need help with something.
Sure, I can do it. I'll be Hana's brain. I cannot even plaster a smile on my face, a horrid scowl taking its place. There is no way I can pretend nothing is wrong as I hum.
And I'm sure little Lily here would certainly appreciate if you remove your pretty hands from her, darling.
He is
She's
quick
too
enough
young
to...
for you.
Yeah. He is quick enough to detract his hand, which is all that girl needs to, well, for a lack of a better word, escape.
I think I need to step out for a while. I'll be back.
Her partner follows, shouting after her without hesitation. There's an awkward air among us, as though we were left in the wake of whatever that was. The others murmur and gossip with each other, speaking of the poor daft girl and telling the tale to whoever was not audience to the act in the first place. It doesn't take long for the woman, Rose, to return and pull us aside into the study for what I rightfully assume is damage control. Rose invites Marianne in too, hoping to apologize to her as well. But the woman refuses, saying she is not one of her clients anyway. And that makes me sad, because I want Marianne here. That leaves myself, Rose, and Luke, the last all too eager to make himself comfortable in a study he's no doubt already claimed as his own. I can't apologize enough about what just happened. Whoops.
I think that's Aaron.
I mean, I'm dead, but from the grave. I can't apologize enough for what just happened. Please forgive Isabella. She's been under a lot of pressure lately. She's young, and all those rumors about this being haunted just got to her head. I'm definitely not going to die because of this. It must be this terrible heat, too. Not a drop of rain for days now. Ignore the blood on the walls. Oh, it's fine. The poor girl must feel so embarrassed about what she did. But I say, let bygones be bygones. After all, she's only a child that a man should not be touching. She looked like, what, 19?
I shoot Luke an accusing look at these words.
Oh no.
While he's just sitting there smirking like an asshole. After all, he tried flirting with the girl. The nerve of him! And not only that Isabel girl, but also Marianne and Rose too.
This
Oh
guy.
my.
Marianne is mine.
That's right. What kind of husband would think that it's even remotely a good idea to make moves on 3 different women while his wife stands there?
Yeah, you may really consider this relationship if
A
that's the
husband that
case.
wants punishment.
Oh god.
Ash
Really?
would never do that.
Did he drink while I
I
wasn't
need to go
looking?
talk to that Francesca from Phoenix Wright.
Do you think
Oh,
he's playing
no.
a Persona game?
I don't know. Let's see.
That's
It's
Rose.
older than that. But again, I apologize, and if there's any way I can make up for just happened, just
I know what you can do. Be a darling flower and get us one of those bottles you plan to serve.
what about the rule?
Oh no.
Pop it open.
We were planning on serving some champagne, and I can get you that.
That would be lovely. Much obliged.
Run.
Do you want a glass as well, Mrs. Wright? You look upset. Oh no, I'm fine. I really shouldn't be drinking right now.
And Luke shouldn't be either. But right now, I'm just too tired of any sort of argument. I don't have the heart to scold him in public as well. I'm certainly not his mother. I just want to get this horrid day done with, go home and sleep. Perhaps I'll even have a strong cuppa before I head off to bed. Yes, that sounds nice. When Rose comes back with the champagne, I beckon her over. As I have told her partner before, I have every intent of acquiring this house. I might as well, even if I'm having second thoughts about getting it for Luke.
Get it
The
from
mom-
me, Marianne.
That's right. The moment we the Wrights had expressed interest in this place, we've had eyes set on us. If we don't buy it, that might as well be a signal to have busybodies gossip about how we may not have lost our fortune. Regardless of the fact that it is false, image is everything when dealing with these people. These are the unspoken rules for people such as ourselves. And besides, I really did like the place. Why, everything here is absolutely wonderful. Oh God! Well, except for this
What the
ugly
hell?
painting in the study.
Jesus.
It looks like a bad fake of an Edward Bunch painting.
Here's the deal, love. I'm willing to pay 10% higher than your listing price. Give me the damn house. If anyone tries to outbid us, just add another 5%. I doubt anyone can, of course. Or you know what? Just add 15% to the listing price and we can sign all the darn paperwork now. I guess, if that's what you want, that won't be any trouble. I don't have all the papers now. I didn't think it would be a quick sale. I'll have copies sent to you so you could look over them. And if you'd still like to finish the rest of the tour with Isabella's group, you're more than welcome to. No, I think we're good here. We'd appreciate a private tour of the place a lot more, I think.
You haven't even been to the attic yet.
Alright, should I let Marianne in then?
Hell yes.
Marianne?
Ooh la
I
la.
mean, Marianne! Oh, right. She's been waiting outside the study this whole time, hasn't she? I'll need to have a little chat with her to move this little mansion project forward.
Please do.
This
There is a look of
music.
apprehension when the other woman enters the study.
Professional here?
Yet, like a professional, I see the moment when she steels herself and masks her worry. I find that attractive and admirable.
Damn it.
We have this project then?
Of course. Will you be needing anything? Anything from us? Or me specifically?
Okay,
Well,
we're thirsted
eyebrow
too
raise.
hard.
Having the floor plans would be a great start, just so that I can look at them beforehand. And if you could tell me when you're available for a meeting so that I can include it in my calendar?
Meeting.
Oh. Is a meeting all really that necessary, Marianne? Specifically a meeting with me. I mean, I guess we can set Johannes out, but are you asking about me?
I'm showing it.
But anyways, you can start by getting rid of this ugly painting. Oh my god.
A hush falls upon the room at my request. Oh, that's Luke.
What painting?
And lo and behold, the painting is gone. In its place, a mirror stands, which leads me to look at my own confused expression.
Odd. Well, no matter. Back to the topic at hand. Marianne, dear. We are far too busy to meet up. Maybe later, privately.
Oh.
But perhaps, maybe I
think
should.
I know the answer.
Rip,
Oh.
Marianne, shut up!
Oh.
Yeah. Come on.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Any
guess
objections?
I
Cancel all appointments.
fuck it. We're going on the choo-choo train
Luke,
on the
get as
Marianne
drunk as you want.
Express.
I'm
Yeah.
going to a meeting with Marianne.
Meeting.
All right. So free up my schedule then. Everybody agree?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hot date.
I'll one ticket to SS Marianne ship.
But I guess we can free up a day to meet with you.
To
Or
meet with
just me.
you. Sorry.
Forget about Luke. I don't need another maudlin Monday reading about Nori anyways. The book club can function without me for one day. What time shall we be seeing each other? How does lunch sound?
God
My
Seeing
damn,
each
we're
other.
being very strong with
That
this.
phrasing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it.
God.
Besides, my house has a higher priority of a book club.
Okay, I wonder if that worked. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh.
neck and neck with Luke.
Is that higher than Luke?
Nice.
It's
Nice.
about
It's
the
the same
same,
level, is it?
roughly. I think.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god.
Yeah, it's about the same level. All right. Anyways.
Nice.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Why, we can hold the next meeting in this place. Surely, the beauty and grandeur of it all will inspire spirited and lovely debates about whether modern-day writers could match up to the classics. I might as well clear up the rest of my week to handle whatever affairs buying this mansion requires of me.
More time for Marianne.
Whatever affairs. Sorry.
Fair.
God.
God, this foreshadowing.
Flowy writing is finally doing us good.
Yeah. Any social activity can be put off until the Ermengarde, or what rather the Rights Mansion, great debut. I'll have my fill of great parties and gatherings, especially when I organize them myself.
That sounds good. Although, with a project of this scope, we might need most of the day to tackle your concerns.
Oh my
Multiple
gosh,
God
most
damn
of
with
the
these
day.
phrasing. It's like, hi.
A more thorough inspection of the place is
God.
also preferable.
Fucking damn it. All right. Sorry.
Breakfast then. It's a date.
Oh,
Canon.
oh God. My brain cells are exploding just reading this so far, but let's continue.
Unification.
It's exactly that.
Just in time.
Really not.
Yes, it is.
I think
Blush.
I think Justin came
it's-
back just in time for the plot, if you know what I
it's
mean.
I was gonna
totally
say,
necessary.
when did Justin get here?
Just now, I just got finished with what I wanted to do.
Okay, that's cool.
You came at the right time.
Came at the right time.
All
We're
right,
full of
Monday.
Thurston. I'm sorry. Oop.
10 o'clock sharp. We'll see you then. Very excited.
Can't wait.
Actually, Marianne suggested we meet at 9, but who was even awake at that unholy hour? I mean, right? I was lucky enough to wake up this morning before Luke went all the way to Cardiff. We say our goodbyes, shake hands, and make it clear without outright saying that we now own this house. By the time we left the mansion grounds, sunset is almost upon us.
Oh. So you really want to buy this place then? That's a bit of a big impulse buy, even coming from you. Not that I'm complaining.
Well, I'm glad you're not complaining like you usually do. It's not for you anyways. It's a right and prosper Christmas miracle, isn't? Hannah's finally done something right.
Sorry. I refuse to look at him, staring at the passing scenery instead.
Hey, Buttercup. What's with this cheek?
Shut up, you. Rose, lily, mint. The nerve, Luke. The nerve.
Is that what this is about? 1. That woman's name was Rose.
Oh no.
And 2, you know I don't mean a word of that empty flirting.
It's still the principle of the things, Luke. I understand if you try to woo them to get what you want when it seems like I'm not looking. But I told you once before not to do it when I'm there.
Luke dealt with other women in the past to get what he wanted. Sometimes I have my doubts. I really want to believe that I am an exception, that he's not just using me like how he used those other girls. I'm having a hard time believing that now.
Hey guys, can we go to Starbucks?
I mean, I definitely want to go to Starbucks.
I
I'm
mean,
in.
at this hour,
We should literally ditch Zook and go get like a pumpkin spice and invite Marianne over.
invite Marianne
Or-
to Starbucks, baby.
At Starbucks, it's
There's got to be a better date
squash
idea than
spice
that.
stuff.
And then when she
I
walks
can use-
in, we can say, "Where have you been?" Oh, sorry.
I'm here
I
for
get-
those
I get
That was
spices.
a bad
Okay.
pun.
I could,
Oh,
coffee beans.
I just got it.
It's a good thing I didn't,
So did I.
because that flew over my head. But continue.
And it isn't just shameless flirting. There's something about Marianne, that Marianne woman, as if Luke is familiar with her.
Oh shit.
Oh,
They
I'm
met?
very familiar with her. No.
As much as it shames me, it makes jealousy rear its ugly head.
I don't
I
know
mean,
who
Luke-
jealous
Luke,
is.
I mean, Luke is going to be the one who will be jealous, but I am, suffice to say, whatever I just said.
Really? I forfeit my trip to Cardiff for this, and you're still not happy?
Oh, trust me, Luke. I'm very happy. Very happy that for once we are doing something that I want. Can you not see the smile on my face?
It is only when I let loose those words that the truth hits me like a slap on the face. And by the looks of it, it seems to have the same effect on my dear, darling husband.
The master of guilt tripping.
It has always been Luke wants to do this and Luke wants to do that, hasn't it? I don't even remember the last trip we went to, which was of my own choosing, without needing to get that man's approval. On the other hand, Marianne wouldn't treat me that way. I was pulled along to every single expedition he wished to tackle, and I never objected.
I can imagine it's like, why can't you just free up your schedule like I did to Marianne, Luke?
we all knew Luke was a bit douchey the moment we met him.
Luke's not gonna get a good
He's not having
Trip.
a happy ending.
he's not gonna get a good route. The rest of the ride home is spent ignoring each other, pretending the other didn't exist.
Like any happy, healthy relationship.
like all happy marriages. Arriving at a penthouse, my first order of business is to get into bed,
With Mary. No, sorry.
get a hot bath, and forget the tea. I just want to bury myself in blankets and forget everything in my slumber.
Oh, yeah.
It seems that Luke has the same idea in mind as he tags along behind me.
Get out of here, Luke.
It's gonna
But this
sleep
is
in
something that I will
suit.
not allow the moment I pass through the door.
It's sleeping
So-
on the couch.
Is he gonna sleep on the suit end, or is just like what?
I mean, there's so much space to sleep on the couch.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that,
a nice couch.
look at that big
Remember
couch,
the
Luke.
remember the live-action Kaguya-sama movie when Shirogane would never take off that
School uniform?
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's like that.
That's funny.
Yeah. it's
All
okay,
right.
yeah.
Boot her out. Boot him out, Aaron.
No.
What the bloody hell, woman? This is my bedroom too.
Yeah, but Luke, you're looking kind of sus.
God damn it.
White sus. Oh, sorry. Luke stands flabbergasted as I deny him entry into our chambers. His pillows lie on the cold, tiled floors away from the warmth of our soft down bed, and my gaze promises him the same fate if he does not budge on this matter.
Don't even try to argue because I'm very cross with you, Luke, right? You can take the second bedroom or the guest room if you wish, but do not wish to see you at all for the rest of the night.
Oh, it's Johannes.
Our butler wanders over, a curious expression on
Jesus
his
Christ.
face. He doesn't quite hurry, moving at a relaxed pace no matter how angry his master sounded.
No, you are not allowed to sleep in my room, sir.
Oh my
Aw.
god, what?
Oh,
Well, will you
now I'm
sleep in mine?
Oh,
Damn. Can't even
Yes,
bunk
that,
beds
like-
with you? That sucks.
5 different bedrooms in this one.
That's not what I mean. Help me talk sense into her.
There is no sense in questioning her right to be angry, sir. So, if I might be excused, I'll go prepare the second bedroom for you.
I have to keep a straight face as he stomps away in defeat.
Mutiny! This is mutiny! The system is being upturned, and the people are rioting, and everything is left
What a
asunder.
freaking sore loser.
Man, he's like being so drama
The
right
drama.
now. Yeah.
It isn't every
Great.
day that Luke is rendered speechless by someone he considers inferior, or to yield to another authority without an ulterior motive. His pride just won't allow it. I do keep telling the man to treat his people better. He may throw whatever fit he wants, but he will not be getting his way tonight. Victorious, I celebrate by jumping face first onto her bed and FaceTiming Marianne. Undignified, yes, but nobody is here to judge me anyway.
Yeah, he's relegated to the
Except-
couch tonight.
The-
Right?
Creepy painting lady?
Nobody is here to tell me what to do. Yet, as I succumb to sleep, I can hear them whisper to me.
Oh.
Hmm.
I can hear them whispering.
Everybody bump your volumes up. Bump them up.
Calling for me.
This isn't good.
They want me. Need me. They drown me, pull me down, and suffocate me in their embrace until I sink to the bottom. A deep abyss awaits, inviting, yet foreboding. They're calling to me from in there, aren't they? And I do want to help, I do. But when I try to reach out, something pulls me back, like a hook sinking itself into my stomach. It's a hook sinking itself into my stomach! And I break through the surface with a gasp. Alone in bed without Luke to mahog the covers, I am swathed in cloth and slicked with sweat. It takes me a while to untangle myself and kick them all off. Both the bed and I are a right mess by the end of it all, but I'm more than eager to just get up and go out for some fresh air. On my gigantic balcony,